Hello, this is Matty77. Welcome to Bottom Feeders Incorporated. Is it art? Rhyme. I have to re-record. While trimming down videos, I accidentally deleted one. So I've got to do some re-recording. So if I don't sound as full of wonderment and surprise as I did the first time, that's why. Well, with some of the other videos, you're never going to see the first video for this because I kind of accidentally erased it. When you trim, I trimmed an hour-long one and I accidentally overwrote one of them instead of trimming it properly, so I ended up down a video. Such a weird situation, because on one hand it's like stinks to have to replay, to re-record on. Ooh. Ah, come on. It's not gonna make me happy. Okay, here we go. I mean, I'm still enjoying it though. I mean, just this game is so beautiful. I know I always say it's gorgeous, but I've talked about it many a time, but I just don't know if I actually get across how much I truly love animation. It really is something that works for me. Whether in traditional visual media, games, heck, even static images. I say animation, but I like a really good drawn comic book too. It's an art form that speaks to me. Dodge roll. Alright. Swimming. I hate water levels. And when I say that, I don't think I'm being brave or original. I mean, anybody who plays games knows that water levels are pretty much trash most of the time. These ones ain't too bad. Occasionally you'll get a game with a decent water level, but for the most part they're trash. Well, yeah, when I think of brave statements in the gaming world, water levels being trash ain't one of them. Of course. Brave and video games don't necessarily go together either, but that's a whole nother discussion we can have on another day. Because this is about games as art, not games as statements. A good example of that, like I wouldn't put it in is it art, I'd put it in context of saying something through gameplay. Is I just bought my niece Undertale for the Switch. So I'm playing with that again. And man, is that game good to begin with. But more importantly, that to me is making a statement. And I'm sure there are those out there that disagree or don't like it or don't agree with its theses. But like I've said about myself, I don't play games or make videos to be involved in any of the arguments. I mean, if an important topic came up, and I was to be questioned on it or called out or something, yeah. Like, I'm not afraid of my opinions. I'm not a don't rock the boat sort of fellow. But I also don't think every single YouTube channel needs to be trying to say something either. I just want to play some games. Especially when it's something like this that makes me feel like boundaries are being pushed in a good way. Yeah, I hear ya. Hey, Foxy. Run like there's no running tomorrow. Oh, this is one of them. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm tired too. Well, I just finished shoveling again, which is good. I mean, I got my shoveling money and pre-ordered Sekiro. And I'm gonna end up getting more shoveling money because there's more shoveling. So I'm changed my mind about waiting, and I'm probably gonna get DMC 5 as soon as I possibly can. I mean, that was always going to be a purchase. It's just I was going to be a wait until purchase, whereas now it's going to be a right away. This is the last trailer got to me. Which I'm sure with them. Am I supposed to? No. Well, just in case. No. If I haven't mentioned in where you'd hear what the deal with that for me is. I just figured if you know anything of the history of the series, since 3, they've always tended to put out a special edition later on with more stuff. So I was pretty much figuring on the proposition of, oh yeah, I'll wait until special edition. Like, it was always going to be a buy, but it was going to be a wait for the special edition. But then the last trailer got me hyped. Plus, Capcom's got the new thing. It's been stated, it's public record, that their way of trying to combat used sales is like they did kind of with Resident Evil 7, even though there was some paid DLC, there was free stuff. And RE2, has had multiple stuff come out for free, and I guess what they're figuring is if they and not cutting stuff out of the game, which is funny because there was a point where Capcom was one of the companies that did that sort of stuff, but no, just extra stuff like Ghost Survivors. It didn't cut anything out of the game, but it's extra. And I guess with DMC it's like it's going to be the Bloody Palace, but they've, I guess, figured they want you to buy it at 60, and then if they give you some, keep a little drip of content coming that's free and worth keeping it around for, that people aren't going to sell them off used. So between that and the new trailer, I just figure I got to get the MC5 right away. Again, I was always going to buy the game. That was never a question. I think the bigger question for me at least at the moment was how, if I'm not going to wait on DMC, the question then becomes, affording slash getting a hold of Days Gone, which I know, I mean, I don't know about just regulars and casual people, but I know in the actual gaming spheres, there's quite a bit of mixed feelings, thoughts, whatever on Days Gone, but I've been interested. I like the idea of the zombies as a hive infection. And even more importantly, that first trailer I saw, I don't know if it was the actual initial trailer, but it was the first thing I saw about it. Oh crap. Which was the bear. The infected bear. That got me right away. That was a, yep, this is something I need to play. And I think if nothing else, it's gonna be, I mean, it's competent. It's Sony. Bend. It should be competent. But the other thing is, you know what it reminds me of? More than any kind of zombie game. It's reminding me of the Warner Brother Mad Max game, which I know there's mixed opinions on that too, but I actually liked that game a lot. I thought it was pretty good. I liked how it was, and it was open world, but what I liked about it a lot is it seemed a lot more survival based, I guess is what I'm type of look thing I'm looking to say is it was more survival based than typical open world shenanigans. I mean, it had typical open world shenanigans, but it didn't bother me. Not that I get bothered by open world stuff, but it didn't seem as repetitive or as much just, oh, another one of these. Mostly, in my opinion, based on the idea of it, again, was very heavily focused on survival. I personally thought that was great. Plus, the car combat wasn't the worst. And yes, I come from that era. Well, first off, I'm always liked Mad Max. Road Warrior is one of my favorite movies and has been for years. To start with. Okay. But also, the whole idea of car combat. Big fan of Twisted Metal. I mean, I'm a big fan of Twisted Metal anyway. Beginning with the idea, but even more importantly, Twisted Metal Black was something special. Fuck. Not only do I like Twisted Metal Black, but I was also a pretty big fan of the PlayStation 3 Twisted Metal. Crap. And yes, I know you'll get people that'll... that hate on that. That gets its fair share of hate. But the gameplay itself was really good, actually. What killed that game, and it's sad, because what really hurt the PlayStation 3 Twisted Metal was the online was broken. And that game was built for online. And it could have been amazing if the online hadn't been broken, but it was, so what do you do, right? Shouldn't it be like right? There we go. I don't even know if there's anything in here, but it's worth a check, right? Yeah. At least not anything I can get to right now. Yeah, not what I wanted to do, but whatever. We can go where we need to go, so. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go, kiddo. Oh, what's that? This is how you know that I've already solved some of these. Not that I'm ashamed of that.